Hey, what's going on, guys? Arekkz here. Welcome back to another video for Monster Hunter World Iceborne, and today we're back with another tier list. I mean, since you guys enjoyed the last one so much, we're doing another one. And today we're going to be ranking or tiering or tier listing or whatever you want to, however you want to verbalize it. We're basically putting all the monsters in a tier list. And when I say all the monsters, not in Monster Hunter history, because we'll be here for a very long time, and I mean, I need to kind of have reason to do another video. Right. So today we're doing the tier list for all the monsters in Monster Hunter World and Iceborne. That is 66 monsters in total. And very quickly, before I get started, and before someone in the comments says,
"Hey, the real video doesn't start for another 2 minutes."
Shut up, alright? It starts now. I'm going to be using a very scientific, non-biased approach to putting these monsters into a tier list. If I like the monster, I will rate it based on how badass it is, or its ability to level and destroy cities if it was in a Godzilla movie. If I don't like the monster, I'm going to rate it based on how stupid it looks, or how annoying it is. See? It's very scientific, completely unbiased, and there are absolutely no holes in my tiering and ranking abilities whatsoever. Cool. Also, just before I get started, if you guys do enjoy this video, it's a little different to what we normally do, but if you enjoy any of the content we do on this channel, it would be massively appreciated if you could drop a like, subscribe, turn on notifications. YouTube's out here to get us, guys. The stats on YouTube tell us that a lot of people don't even get to see our videos, so if you don't want to miss them, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment, all of that stuff helps me. Cool. It takes like 2 seconds. And then we can start the video. Alright, let's go. Anjanath, right? I love my dinosaur-style monsters. Things like Anjanath, Glavenus, Devil Joe. You'll see as we go throughout this tier listing, that bias will definitely affect where they place. But Anjanath in its current form, cool monster, hasn't quite reached its potential, so I'm going to put him here. However, if we do talk about Fulgur Anjanath, he belongs higher up, right? Taking a regular Anjanath with fire, which is cool. I mean, you know, he's got the red color scheme going on. That's always a bonus. But giving him lightning with some of those kind of AoE crazy lightning powerful moves. When I first fought him at like one of the preview events before Iceborne even came out, he was so cool. So I'm going to put him, actually, you know what? I'm putting him at A tier. I was going to put him in B tier. I just really like him. He's a really cool monster. Visually, he looks cool. He's got some cool attacks, has some cool armor. Yeah, he's an early tier monster in Iceborne. I don't care. I like him. Rathalos. I hate this guy. Any monster, you know what? Any of these things, Rathalos, Levasioth, they all remind me of Plesioth. If you guys are new in World and Iceborne and you didn't fight Plesioth, you're very lucky. I hate Plesioth. I mean, I would go as far as to say that there is nothing I hate more than Plesioth. That's not quite true, as will be evident later. But Plesioth is not a cool monster. Cephodrome as well. Any of those ones like that, I don't like them. They can go right down there in E tier. Now you'll notice that in this tier list, unlike the armor one, I've added a special Z tier for monsters that have a special place in hell. They will get their comeuppance. They will get their placement soon. But moving on from there, talking about Basilgeuse. Basilgeuse. Now, there's going to be a couple of versions of this. Of course, we've got Seething and Iceborne, and we'll rank them differently. Basilgeuse in its own form, in its base form, hella annoying. Just because he was an invading monster. The concept of invading monsters at first was cool, but then when they invaded every single damn quest, it got kind of annoying. So for that reason, I'm sorry Basil, but you're just a D tier monster. Next up, Rathalos. Now here's the thing. Here's the controversial thing. Rathalos is an historic boy. Been here since the beginning of time. But you know what? When I first fought Rathalos in earlier games, it was cool. But then now I've fought Rathalos umpteen thousand million times, it kind of just gets a little bit boring. So he's not a bad monster, not by any means. I actually quite like fighting Rathalos as a means to like practice things if you're trying to sort of, you know, test out a build. Rathalos is that kind of mid-tier, decent, you know, run around, test things out before you then go and use it on the things you actually need to fight. I'm going to place him here, mid-tier. Sorry Rathalos, I know a lot of people are going to hate me. They'll be like, you call yourself a Monster Hunter fan and you have not put Rathalos in S tier? You are despicable. But, well, it's my tier list. Now, let's go through a few more of these a little bit more rapidly, just because if I go and give you an explanation for every single one of them for 66, we're going to be here for a very long time. Rathian, same kind of thing as Rathalos, only I'm going to drop you down here because, yo, that poisonous tail, hella annoying. Pink Rathian, hell no. Hate that one. No. Puke, cool monster, interesting. I like the design. The kind of long tongue is reminiscent of Chameleos, which brings back horrible memories, but it's still kind of cool. I'm going to drop you down in C tier. Also, apologies for the bird in the background. It's making a lot of noise. I'm in like the attic and it's sitting on the roof right outside my window while I'm trying to record. Coral Poke Poke. I hate this thing. When it starts spewing out the water in that flying elevating attack, that's bad memories. You can go down there. We're also going to grab Lavassioth and put you in E tier because, again, same principle. It's one of those fish boys, and the fact that he goes rock hard and is nigh on impossible to hit, hate it. Hate it with a passion. Let's talk about Seething Basilgeuse. Seething Basilgeuse is the redemption story, right? Because I mentioned before, Basil was just annoying because he invaded all the damn time. Seething Basil, when I first fought it, I was like, it looks kind of the same. And then he started raining down purple hell on the sky. Explosions everywhere, and then his armor looks so badass. He's just a really cool monster. I'm gonna put him up here in, no, you know what, B tier. B tier needs some space. He's cool, not one of my favorites. I wouldn't put him in my kind of top rankings, but he's definitely considerably cooler. Now let me be real with you guys. The reason I made Z tier was for a very specific reason. I hate these guys. Hate them. With a passion. Not fun. Not in the slightest. They deserve a special place in hell. I was fighting yesterday, I was in the Guiding Lands, and I was like, you know what? I didn't think I could hate anything more than I hated Plesioth. And then I was fighting Lunastra, and it just brought back horrible memories. They are all, in their own way, horrendous. I hate them. I've always hated Teostra since the beginning of time. Since the first time I ever fought Teostra in my first Monster Hunter game, I've always hated Teostra. Lunastra is basically a blue Teostra, let's be honest. Kirin can just go do one, and Kushala, you know what, Kushala I used to like. Kushala, if it wasn't for Kushala in World, in Iceborne, Kushala would be ranked considerably higher, because as a monster, it's quite cool. I love the armor. In fact, you know what, I'm convincing myself, no, you know what, I'm staying true. I was about to move it into E tier, but I hate them. I hate them all. They are just a pain to fight, don't like it, no. Let's put some more things in S tier, shall we? Glavenus, awesome. Brute Tigrex, awesome. Regular Tigrex, awesome. These guys, so damn cool. Tigrex is one of my favourite monsters. I would go as far as to say that Brute Tigrex is probably one of my favourites in the whole of Iceborne. I love that fight. What they did with Brute Tigrex was so incredibly cool. The armor is fantastic. It just looks cool. When it has that megaton roar, that is nuts. And of course, Glavenus, Glavenus is one of my favorites, was my favorite flagship from Generations. It's another dinosaur monster. It's just badass. It looks awesome. Same kind of thing goes for Acidic Glavenus. I'm going to drop him down to A tier. I don't like Acidic Glavenus quite so much. I feel like Glavenus is just more iconic with the sort of distinct burning blade tail. Acidic Glavenus has that slightly irritating tint with the whole, effluvia thing. So let's just put him down there in A. We need to fill out the mid-tier roster a little bit more. I'm going to put down Tobikadachi. Really cool monster, but Viper Tobikadachi, nah, in fact, you know what? Viper Tobikadachi, you belong in a certain E tier, just because the first time you fought that in Iceborne, you're like, it's a Tobikadachi, you're no mess, and then it suddenly hits you with the vicious poison and you start bleeding out. Nah, that's not cool, man. Great Jagras, wonderful monster, wonderful, awesome, great monster. You can go there. I mean, it's not the world's most exciting, but you know what? I would go as far as to say that Great Jagras, as that kind of entry tier monster, every Monster Hunter game has your first monster that you ever fight. Normally in previous games it was things like the Velocidrome or the Great Jaggy or things like that. Great Jagras was definitely one of the more interesting first monster encounters, and I respect it for that. Oh wait, I forgot. Rajang, S tier. Furious Rajang, S tier. I know people hate fighting them, I know they find them annoying, but you know what, this is where the scientific part of my ranking comes in. Rajang is just cool. He's an ape. I love apes. They're awesome, and he's one of my favourite monsters. Like, if you saw my favourite monster series, it includes Tigrex, it includes Glavenus, it includes Rajang. The only thing we're missing really here is Lagiacrus, which sadly is not in World. Barioth is another awesome monster. Barioth is an A tier monster for me. Also one of those incredibly cool ones, has awesome armor. I like the fight. Very similar to Tigrex and Nagakuga in that respect. Speaking of which, Naga also belongs in A tier. Both very awesome monsters. Same principle, they belong up there. Also in A tier, I'm putting Ruina Nergigante and regular Nergigante, just because they're both awesome. Yeah, I mean, in fact, you know what? I'd go as far as to kind of push Ruina up into S tier. Potentially, let's do it. Whatever. Let's go with it. Just because you take an already cool monster, like Nergigante was an awesome Elder Dragon. Like, it's one of the Elder Dragons that it was vicious, it was fearsome, doesn't belong in that horrible hell place that was Zed, But then you go and put metal on Gigante, turn it into like a rock god monster. I mean, it's just awesome. Devil Joe also belongs in A tier. It's a dinosaur. It's awesome. Savage Devil Joe, I'm going to put you down in B tier just because you're a little bit of a pain in the backside at the best of times. But you know what? It's still a cool monster. Amazing armor. Love it. In fact, you know what? Let's put them both up here because Devil Joe and dinosaurs, they belong there. All right? There's some questionable justification to my tier list, as you can begin to see, but whatever. Paolumu, I'm going to put you down here in D tier. It's a cool looking monster, but it's not exactly the most exciting. Same thing for Nightshade. I mean, putting you to sleep is just a pain in the backside when it sits on you. That can go there. Odogaron up here, putting you as a B tier monster. I mean, really, really cool armor. I've always loved Odogaron. Less so for the fight, more so just for the armor, which is for the reason that I'm putting it there. I'll also put Ebony Odogaron there, just because, why not? Valhazak. Now, Valhazak is one of those predicament monsters because, again, it's kind of annoying to fight, but it's very cool and has incredibly awesome armor. So for that reason, I'm going to put you mid-tier alongside Black Veil Valhazak. I'm very excited for the Arc-Tempered Black Veil eventually, just because I want to have like another spin on armor that heals you. But yeah, that is my justification for that one. Great Gyros. I'm going to put you here in B tier. You know what? Great Gyros is one of those monsters, doesn't get enough attention just because it's one of those early tier monsters again. You breeze through it, you fight it, but you forget the armor looks like something out of Bloodborne. That's awesome. So yeah, great monster. Kuluyaku, Maximum Egg Boy, he can stay here as a mid tier monster. Actually, you know what? No. He belongs down in D tier. He carries an egg, he's got some fun mechanics, but let's be honest, he's nothing special. I'm sorry if I've offended anyone, but it's the truth. Brachydios can belong in B tier. B for Brachydios. Raging Brachydios. Let's put it in A tier. A tier, just because it's cool. It's an awesome monster. It's like, you know, you've taken the previously sort of mid-tier monster, beefed him up a lot, got awesome armor. Yes, it's a nightmare fight, but it's an awesome monster. Let's go with it. Legiana can go there in B tier. Legiana is actually one of my favorite monsters in World, so a really, really cool monster. Shrieking Legiana, you can sit down here in C tier. It's a very cool addition. The fight's kind of annoying. The armor's very cool, so mixed bag there. Azure Rathalos, you can sit down here again. Azure Rathalos spends too long in the sky. Hella annoying. Sort it out. Velkhana, very cool new addition. You can go in B rank. Diablos, you belong in D tier. Black Diablos, you also belong in D tier. Titiyaku, you can go down here because it would be weird to kind of put Kuluyaku higher and then you not, so you can belong in the same place. Zenoga, very awesome monster, I can put you in B tier. Stygian Zenoga, I'm gonna push you up to A tier because the red and black color scheme. I mean, you've got it going for you, right? Plus, you kind of got the awesome looking gear for that one. So yes, 100%. Namiel, another annoying fight, but a very, very cool monster. So I'm gonna put you here in the middle again. You sort of, this is where the Elder Dragons go that you know they're annoying to fight, but you kind of don't want to hate on them because they are visually very awesome and interesting. So yeah. Sharish Valda, I'm putting up here in A tier. Very, very cool monster. I love that fight. The fact that when it started, it was just this hefty rock, and then suddenly, I hope you guys complete the game. But spoilers, it then breaks out and then turns into this huge, giant, tentacle-wielding monster. That's really cool. Yangaruga, hella annoying. Get out of here. Don't want to see you. Oh, I forgot. Another fish boy. Geratidos. No. Bambado. You can go here. Xenojiva, also, again, same principle. One of those mid-tier ones where, cool fight, I like it. Wouldn't want to farm it back-to-back endlessly. It's kind of long, but it was a cool spectacle. Safi Jiva, you can go up here in B. I like it. Again, same principle. Much quicker fight, but still a little bit of a drag, but some cool armor and things like that. Kulvtaroth, you can belong in the same place. I like the Kulvtaroth fight. It's an interesting spectacle. I enjoyed it a lot. Some great armor out of it. Some great visuals. A little bit long, so yeah, you know, it is what it is. Radoban, you can go in here in D tier. As can Uragan. As can Baroth. There you go. Look at that. We're almost there. We have 5 more monsters to go. Silver Rathalos, despite what I said before, Silver Rathalos was a very cool fight. It is a bit of a pain, but it's also very cool. Leads to some incredibly cool armor. I'm going to put you up here in A tier. Gold Rathian, I found you more annoying, so you can go down there. So I'm sorry. It seems a little bit weird, but I'm going to split you. A tier, B tier. Behemoth was a very, very cool fight, belongs in A tier just because of what it brought to Monster Hunter, the whole rage mechanic, the different, the wipe mechanics, the raid stuff. That was a super cool fight. Very different. I liked it a lot. Well, I say there was 2 monsters. Technically, we haven't got Alatreon, so I can't actually rate it right now. I put the icon in here for the future. So we're going to leave Alatreon out, but it's safe to say he's going to go up high tier because Alatreon is a legend in the game. So whatever. We'll leave him for now. And the last one, you know what? People hate on him. I'm going to defend him. Zoro Magdaros is an awesome fight. He can go up at A tier. I don't care what anyone says. The people that tell me Zoro Magdaros is a boring fight are the same people that tell me that Lao Shan was a boring fight. Lao Shan was awesome. Stop it. Leave him alone. He goes there. The armor's great. I love it. Okay, maybe the fight's not that exciting. I don't care. Zoro Magdaros is underappreciated. He is the Jar Jar Binks of Monster Hunter, and I respect Jar Jar Binks. But yeah, there you go. There you have it. That's my tier list for monsters based on my very scientific ranking. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to keep it locked for playing more Monster Hunter content, and if you want to get involved in this yourself, I will also share this tier list in the description box down below. You can make your own. Make it, tweet me, send me the picture, tell me how you would rank the monsters, or just tell me down below. Tell me what your top 3 monsters are based on your criteria. Either way, let me know. Catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed that video. Don't forget, if you haven't already done so, you can join the Arekkz Gaming Discord. We've got an awesome community over there with so many different channels for you to chat loads of different topics and different games. I'm in there, the team's in there. If you guys want to chat with us, find people to play with, it's just in general a great place to be. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to turn on those notifications so you don't miss any of our future uploads.